Rob said something really, really interesting, and he said that the idea of doing just this flagrant, deliberate romance without any motivation would have been dumb.
Yeah.
And my understanding is the two of you sort of worked together prior to filming, I don't know, to develop a rapport, develop a chemistry. How does one do that?
And that also wasn't a deliberate thing.
Okay.
You know, you force anything, like whether it be friendship or like chemistry, what is that, the chemistry? I think that we could, I don't know, we could just, we could see each other. He wasn't totally preoccupied with being like statuesque, perfect vampire all the time. He could actually feel something deeper than that, and I could sense like fear and pain in him, which was just right. And I don't know, it's something very undefinable. It's there.
But you said a phrase that was really interesting, this notion of seeing one another.
Yeah.
What is that?
A lot of times you work with actors and you're like, hey, how are you? We're doing a scene together. And that just never was. He doesn't try to make something happen. He just lets it happen. That's how I work too. I don't know. It's just sort of. And also, you don't have that with everyone. And it's very hard for me to describe. I mean, it's not like I have it exclusively with this one person. Sometimes it happens with people. You just say,
yeah, I mean, sometimes it clicks and sometimes it doesn't.
yeah.
All right, all this is said and done now, and I think you're probably getting this extraordinary feedback on it. You can't buy a ticket to see the movie.
Right.
It's out for 2 weeks.
Right.
All that stuff, is that cool to you? Is it daunting to you?
It's great. I love this movie. I mean, I lived it for 3 months, and usually my movies don't see the light of day. I mean, I do like these little independent movies that nobody sees, and if one thing was going to blow up, I'm so proud of it, so sort of couldn't be better.
And when you say blow up, what does that mean to you?
How many people see it? I mean, you know, nobody knows if it's good. There's all this hype around it, like, nobody's seen the film.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it.
What do you think?
I'm really proud of it. I mean, I couldn't have done any better. I mean, I couldn't have done personally any, you know, I couldn't have worked harder on anything. So, you know, I'm proud of it. It's weird to have, like, so many people care so much about something that's so personal, because I care about the book just as much as they do, and to have this, like, really sort of insanely critical mass of people, it's funny, it's weird.
What's weird about it?
It has nothing to do with them. I mean, like, it's their own thing. I know that they love the book, and it's, like, been theirs for a really long time, but it's mine, too, you know, like, it's just personal. It's an odd thing. Acting, in every way, is just an odd thing.
I tell you, the one sequence in the hospital, it's just remarkable. I think it's like the best thing you've ever done that I've seen you do.
Thanks, yeah, no, it's heightened. It's very raw. This movie is like, it was hard to do because I don't have like an incredibly distinct character to play. You put yourself in Bella's position. I mean, you really have to project your own personality traits onto her. So I felt very exposed all the time. I mean, I felt like it was very raw, and that's like what makes the movie effective. If you weren't willing to crack open, then it would have just been cold and empty.
Nice to see you. Thanks so much. Thank you.
Sure.